thanks for all the honorary guests today, the speakers who shared the longitudinal study in Asia countries. I think this is the first time that we do have a collective view on what Asia countries have been doing and how much we have so far achieved. I think we have achieved a lot in terms of how to design a population-based survey data, longitudinal. In particular, I think this is very insightful for young scholars and for students who wish to pursue for your PhD and also other studies, and as well how to write on the very valuable data to dig into valuable and the constructive research questions to publish papers so that we can inform the public policy as well as the global aging phenomenon and also the local services development. This is the first trial for us to try to do a collective view on the aging among Asians, and I think we have follow-up actions in near future. Before I pass the time to Rahul to do a conclusion remarks, I would like to invite you to do the feedback and tell us how we can improve. And this is the QR code on your screen. Please try to scan and give us some feedbacks, and thank you. And now I'm going to pass my time to Rahul to do a conclusion remarks. Please, Rahul. Yeah.
Sure. Thanks. Thank you, Prof. Vivian. I mean, first of all, I guess I would like to start off with the thanks to all the folks who've joined the session today, kind of both from Asia and beyond. So thank you for taking time and staying. Most of you, I think, have stayed through the session. So thanks a lot. I would like to thank all the speakers for sharing their insights. I would like to thank the organizers. I guess I think UN from Sao Paulo Center and Vani from CARE, who've been kind of doing a lot of the back end action and really kind of making sure that we were able to go through today. And I guess a special thanks to Prof. Saito. I guess, I mean, he's been the one who's driving most of these surveys in terms of intellectual contribution, in terms of keeping a lot of us motivated and on track to do these surveys. So I would definitely thank Prof. Saito for I guess, I mean, he's, I guess, single-handedly responsible, and I guess all of us have then kind of he's the one who started the journey. So thanks a lot, Saito, for your guidance and making this kind of fruitful, these surveys kind of see the light of day. I guess maybe I'll just conclude with maybe some implications. I guess one, I think the aim that I think one reason why we wanted to present these surveys today was to kind of also show that there are surveys in Asia that are beyond, say, the HRS and the HRS sister studies. I think a lot of countries that you've heard today, so Vietnam, Philippines, Singapore, Kerala in India, and Japan, I mean, one or two of them do have now an HRS sister study have had, but I think many of these countries, Singapore, Philippines, and Vietnam, haven't had an HRS sister study. And therefore, there's not much data out there, especially longitudinal, that speaks to older people in these countries. So I would like to kind of highlight that point. And therefore, that also gives an opportunity for researchers who are in the room, who want to kind of work, I realize many of you are from these countries and maybe still within the country or settled abroad. And I'm sure you still have a keen interest or do have a keen interest in looking at data that pertains to older people from your country. And therefore, I would say, kind of not instead of, but it would be great if you could kind of bring in these surveys in your analysis, in addition to kind of other aging data sets from the US or the UK that are, I think, most analyzed in aging journals. I mean, I would even argue that publishing from these data sets would increase your chances of publication, because some of these more well-known data sets have been kind of published enough. And therefore, getting publications from these data sets, which haven't been published as widely, is also encouraging, I would say. I mean, maybe the third point would be that it's good to kind of see that the data that has been presented today has also been used for policy purposes. So I think that's always great. Otherwise, it just sits in kind of the library or in journals, but since it has been used for policy purposes, I think that's great. And I guess, I mean, we were just having a chat before the webinar started about what outcomes would we like to see from the sessions today. And I think the immediate short-term outcome would be if at least a few of you or all of you kind of reach out to us for data requests and accessing this data and so forth, I think as everybody said, they will be more than happy to share the data. It's either in the public domain or there are processes which have been put in place for getting access to the data for interested researchers. So do reach out to us. I think that would be like the immediate short-term outcome. And the long-term outcome, I guess, would be if there are kind of folks who want to mirror these surveys or do comparative surveys in your own countries, again, do reach out to any of us or I guess Prof. Saito being somebody who kind of has a handle on all these surveys. I guess he also do reach out to him or any of us if you want to kind of collaborate on maybe having a survey similar to these in your country, and then over the next decade or so, there would be more cross-comparative research, cross-country research coming. So I think that's it for me. Again, finally, I would of course like to thank Prof. Vivian Lau for taking leadership for this symposium. I think it's been organized again under the ambit of the GSA Aging Among Asians Interest Group. And she's the convener for the group. So thanks a lot, Prof. Vivian. Yeah, I think that's it from me. Over to you. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much. It's just perfect timing. And then thanks for all the honorable speakers today. And then now, would you please, I appeal your feedback again to give us feedback on the seminar and see how we can improve next time. And as shared by Rahul, that this is only a start. And then we do wish to serve you better in terms of how to promote collaboration and how to inspire all the researchers, including the youngs and the seniors among ourselves. Yeah, thank you very much, and I wish you have a good day, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Yeah, so thank you, and wish to see you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you.